Hey everyone, Jennifer Lee Chan here from NBC Sports Bay Area. I made it to Seattle. I am here less than 24 hours away from kickoff of the 2025 season. 49ers Seahawks 105 kickoff up here in Seattle. So the 49ers did make a couple moves today in preparation for that kickoff, and that is promoting Curtis Robinson and wide receiver Russell Gage to the active roster. So they can be one of the 48 players available come game time tomorrow. I do believe both of them probably will get some playing time. Again, that's Curtis Robinson, linebacker, longtime 49ers player, and Walter Payton Man of the Year candidate last year from the 49ers. Also, Russell Gage, who's kind of bounced back from the active to the practice squad. He will be active during for game day tomorrow, week one. I do expect him to be on the field. So those two players will revert back to the practice squad after the game is over for the next week, and then we'll see what they do the following week. But for week one, Curtis Robinson probably will see him on special teams, and then Russell Gage probably will see him on the offense. I think that they're being careful with Juwan Jennings just to make sure he doesn't get out. He's not out there for too long with his calf. He's coming back. He feels fine. He was not on the injury report at all for Friday, full participation on Friday, and then no injury designation for the game. So Juwan Jennings, but he hasn't been on the field prior to this week for 5 to 6 weeks. So they want to make sure that he is easing gradually, no relapses or setbacks with the calf. So they want to make sure they're careful with him. Christian McCaffrey, I think, will play. They didn't make any other moves, so they didn't put anyone else on IR. They didn't say anything else. So I would think Christian McCaffrey plays. I believe in, I don't, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I think what is going to happen is that Brian Robinson will be taking some snaps out there. So they're going to monitor Christian McCaffrey and see how he feels. He said yesterday that, he was proud of himself for taking himself out of practice, making sure that he didn't practice on Friday. He just did work on the side field with one of the trainers and conditioners, one of the heads of conditioning. So I think it's, being careful. He's being careful with himself, which, he said he's been his worst enemy at times. So hopefully there's no need to panic and he just is being careful. But, I think there is some cause to keep an eye on it. It's something that we need to monitor. It's something that the 49ers are going to monitor, and Christian McCaffrey is going to as well. So making sure that he's healthy enough to stay out there for the long haul. So, as much as I think Kyle Shanahan and everybody on the team wants to see Christian McCaffrey out there for every single snap of the entire game, hopefully they will be careful. If the game gets to be lopsided in either way at any point, they need to take Christian McCaffrey out of the game. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, that's one of the big things to watch tomorrow. I mean, I'll be on the field pregame. I will give you guys indications if you're following me on social media on outside of this. I usually do an Instagram live from the field. I'll be on the field. We'll know immediately when Christian McCaffrey comes out of the tunnel whether he's going to play or not. He's got a specific kind of attitude he comes out with. He's wearing his sweats. He's got his headphones on. We'll definitely know whether Christian McCaffrey is going to be playing or not just by how he walks out of the field. So if he's not, he just won't come out, or he'll come out in like kind of more casual street clothes. So that's what we've seen from him. He's very specific with everything he does. So I think he suits up and he's playing tomorrow. I don't know how much he will play, how many snaps he will get, but I am pretty sure Christian McCaffrey will be out on the field playing. So I will be on the field pregame. Please watch the pregame show. It is Matt Mayoko, it is Rod Brooks, and Carlos Ramirez, and they'll all be there. I will be talking to them from the field. And then after the game, I'll be on post-game show from the tunnel right outside the locker room, giving you quick takeaways about what happened during the game. So definitely stay tuned for both of those. Um, Outside of that, it's going to be fun to watch these rookies play. Michael Williams, how much of an impact can he make in his first NFL game? I think he's going to be the rookie who's going to be out there the most. Potentially, maybe even more than that, though. Marquise Siegel. Marquise Siegel is a possibility of being the starter at safety over Jair Brown. We'll see what happens. Kyle Shanahan wouldn't give us any indication of who is going to be tapped the starter. But Marquise Siegel's done a pretty good job so far in camp, and he's played really well. So, it could be him instead of Jair Brown. I think Upton Stout will get some play also. So three rookies to watch. I mean, I think those are the big ones. I think Alfred Collins will get some play, maybe, but just not as much as those other three. I think Michael Williams, Upton Stout, and Marquis Siegel are the guys to watch that are the rookies. And then, watching Brock Purdy as the multi-million-dollar man, Christian McCaffrey, Brian Robinson, how well do they, how well do they share snaps? And then Ricky Pearsall, he's been building that chemistry with Brock Purdy, and Brock has talked about it. Ricky Pearsall's talked about it, how much they've, really gotten on the same page during this offseason. So how well can they put it together when it's real game snaps? So lots to watch. I think it's going to be a fun game tomorrow. It is about 70 degrees currently in Seattle. It is almost 3 o'clock as I'm recording this. It's supposed to be about 70 degrees tomorrow. The possibility of rain has been now eliminated, so it will not rain tomorrow. It was drizzling here a little bit when I got in today. Walked around a little bit. I did post a story on NBC Sports Bay Area about different places to grab food, to go sightsee. I'm gonna head out and walk around a little bit. If you see me at Pike Place Market, say hello. My airplane was probably 40% people decked out in Niners gear, and I'm sure there's other people on there that are coming up to the game that maybe weren't wearing gear. So enjoy for everyone. It's been great weather. It's not as hot as it was last week. About 70, 75 degrees is what it's supposed to be this afternoon and tomorrow for kickoff. It is really pretty when it's sunny up here. So enjoy the weather, get some great food, go to Pike Place Market, walk around. It's a great city to have some seafood, great city to have some great coffee. And I'm not talking about Starbucks. There's a lot of little tiny shops, so definitely check those out. But I expect to see quite a bit of red in the stands. The Seattle Seahawks have been trying to get control over people who resell their tickets because it has turned into not so much of a home field advantage for the Seahawks. It used to be the 12s, which was stolen from, I think, Texas A&M. So the 12s were really loud. And I mean, it can be a hostile environment. Niners will probably have to go on a silent count at some points. But I know Seattle Seahawks fans were really proud of causing false starts and pre-snap penalties, but we'll see if that is the case. 53% of fans are supposed to be wearing red and gold, and that is per Vivid Seats fan forecast, their private proprietary algorithm. So we'll see if that does hold true when we get into the stadium tomorrow. All right, if you're going, enjoy, and hopefully I'll see you, and I'll do another video tomorrow probably. I'll do an Instagram live, so if you're not following me on Instagram, head on over to Instagram, follow me, and I will do a live video probably walking into the stadium. So hope you're well. Talk to you soon. Happy almost game day.